Hey everyone, welcome to Family Time. I'm so grateful that you have joined us today so that we can grow in our devotion to our families and our discipleship to the Lord together. And we're going to do that today by looking at the very important word light. And we're going to look at Matthew chapter 5, verses 14 through 16 as we talk about this word together. So at this time, you can pause the video and go get a Bible and turn to this passage, Matthew 5, 14 through 16. I'll be here waiting for you. Okay, let's read these words of Jesus together from Matthew chapter 5, verses 14 through 16. He says, "You are the light of the world. A city situated on a hill cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and puts it under a basket, but rather on a lampstand, and it gives light for all who are in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven." So here Jesus very clearly calls Christians the light of the world. And I think he uses this metaphor for a couple of different reasons. But one of the more obvious reasons that he calls us light is because of the nature of light when it's in darkness, right? Where light is, darkness is not by its very nature. So if you were to shine a flashlight in the dark, as all of us have before, you can very clearly see what the light is pointed at, right? If you were to light a candle in a dark room, it's very clear to see where that candle is and the things that are surrounding that light in the darkness. So the metaphor is that all of us as Christians are in a dark world. There are a lot of bad things happening in society, in our world. But as Christians, we are light in the darkness. We should be clearly seen in the darkness. We should illuminate a dark world, and God's power should be clearly seen in us. Just as a Jewish home would have a small light that was elevated to give light to the whole house, so we are to act in such a way that clearly points people to our Father and that clearly illuminates the dark world around us. So here are just a few questions for reflection and discussion. Number one, what are some ways that we can dampen our light? Number two, in what ways can you as a family help one another shine brighter as Christian lights? Number three, think about some other passages of Scripture that talk about this metaphor of light. You can look them up on your phone if you need to, and then share some other reasons why spiritual light is so important for us as Christians. I pray that your reflection and discussion was fruitful, whether it was just you or maybe you and your spouse or you and your family members. At this time, as we come to a close, I would ask that you pray together in this time in devotion by praying that you could be a shining light in a dark world, and that as a family, you could help one another shine as brightly as possible for the Lord. Thanks for joining us for Family Time this week. You can like and comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, if you're able to, share this video with some other family members, maybe some friends of yours that you feel like could benefit from these Family Time devotionals. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a blessed week.